I am Michael Boldia, and I welcome you to the Daily Truth. All right, due to some technical difficulties, there was no Daily Truth yesterday, but we are back. And this morning, we're going to be talking about the mindset of the believer. I firmly do believe that the mindset with which you go into battle goes a long way into determining whether or not you win the battle which you engaged in. If you go into battle with the mindset that it's all the same whether you win or lose, whether you are felled and conquered, or whether you felled the enemy and conquer him, in the end it's all a wash anyway, then you won't put forth the effort necessary in order to defeat the enemy. We must understand as believers that the enemy we face takes no prisoners. We must understand as believers that when we engage in battle with the darkness, when we engage in battle with the enemy, if he gets the upper hand, there will be no quarter given, there will be no alliances made, there is no Geneva Convention by which the enemy plays. It's a life or death struggle. And if we approach our Christian walk with the mindset and the full knowledge that it is a life or death struggle, if we approach the battle with the mindset that no matter what, we will not surrender, we will not acquiesce, we will not give in to the enemy, then the forcefulness with which we do battle, the commitment with which we fight, will be all that much greater. I've seen a lot of people who get felled by the enemy simply because they chose not to defend themselves. I see a lot of people who get felled by the enemy simply because they chose not to put forth the requisite effort to actually stand on the battlefield. We must understand that if God is on our side, victory is ours if only we will stand on the battlefield. We cannot run, we cannot hide, we cannot surrender to the enemy. We cannot come up with excuses or justifications as to why we didn't do what we were supposed to do and what the Word of God mandates that we do. Because no matter what excuses or justifications we come up with, in the end, conquered is still conquered. Felled is still felled. It's the excuses are semantics. It's the reality of whether or not you won the battle you were engaged in that matters, and that is all that matters. Go into battle with the mindset that you will not surrender to the enemy, that you will fight to the last, that no matter how brutal, no matter how violent, no matter how many attacks the enemy throws at you, you will not run away. You will not back down. You will not give up ground. And once you determine in your heart that you will not give up ground, once you determine in your heart that you will not back down, you will see the hand of God helping you. You will see the hand of God fighting on your behalf. God is looking for committed soldiers. God is looking for obedient soldiers. He's looking for soldiers that will not run away at the first sign of trouble, that will not surrender to the enemy before the first shot is fired, but that are actually willing to engage the enemy, that are actually willing to draw their swords, that are actually willing to advance. Have this mindset. Live with this mindset. Let it be perpetually at the forefront of your thought and action. There is no surrender. There is no retreat. Thank you for joining us on The Daily Truth. If you like these teachings, please like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. Thank you for listening. And thank you for your prayers. And hopefully we will be back on the morrow as the Irish like to say, with a new teaching. Until then, may you have a blessed and productive morning.